The president's grandfather came to the company to look for the president just after he returned to China, but he was pushed away by the female director of the company who arrived at the end, and because of him, the elevator was overcrowded. The arrogant woman told the CEO's grandfather to get out, but the next moment, she pushed him out of the elevator. The girl on the other side was afraid that the old grandfather fell and tried to help him immediately, but the arrogant woman not only did not apologize but used her own identity to scare the girl. She even threatened that she was the president's girlfriend. The girl said to apologize to her grandfather, but the bossy woman didn't take the girl's words seriously. A company employee threatened that the girl had offended someone she shouldn't have. Today's interview will not pass. Then they closed the elevator and left. The president's grandfather thanked the girl and asked her name. At this point, the grandfather learned his name from the girl and said that you will definitely pass the interview today. Then the girl happily helped him into the elevator. At that moment, the president's assistant told the president that he didn't receive his grandfather at the airport. Before he could finish his sentence, his grandfather came to him. The chairman's grandfather, just seated, immediately asked to see his granddaughter-in-law. After hearing this, the CEO immediately agreed to meet Grandpa. Then he said he wanted to see his granddaughter-in-law in a month's time. At that moment, Grandpa wanted to leave, but then he told the CEO the name of the girl who had just helped him. He came to your company today for an interview and asked him to pass. The president said that the interviews are based on the strength of the girl. At that moment, Grandpa said that the girl must be good at what she does. He also told the president that the girl was beautiful and kind-hearted. Grandpa was very determined. Seeing his grandfather's determination, the CEO temporarily agreed. Then the CEO wanted to take Grandpa home, but the lovely Grandpa wanted to exercise and go home by himself. Unbeknownst to him, the girl who helped him was the president's daughter-in-law, whom he had married a year ago. It turns out that a year ago, the CEO agreed to help Grandpa find a grandson's daughter-in-law in order to let him recuperate abroad. Then he asked his assistant to help him find a gold-digging girl to get a marriage license at the Civil Affairs Bureau today. The president asked his assistant what the girl looked like, but the assistant told him that the girl was wearing a flowery dress, and the girl whose mother was forcing her to get married was also wearing a flowery dress. She rode an electric bike to the Civil Affairs Bureau to get a marriage license, but she accidentally knocked down the CEO with her battery-operated bike. The CEO mistook the girl for the girl his assistant had found for him. The girl also mistook the CEO for her marriage partner. The two of them went inside to get a marriage license. On the other hand, the president's assistant helped him to find a gold-digging girl, but the rich man in front of him got together. The two of them got their marriage license in a blur, but the president took the girl as a gold digger and took out a card telling her that there was $3 million in it. 1 year later, the deadline for their marriage had come and gone. The president called the girl today and asked her to bring the marriage certificate to the Civil Affairs Bureau. The girl found the marriage certificate but could no longer read it. She couldn't remember what the CEO looked like. On the other hand, the president came to the door of the Civil Affairs Bureau and prepared a precious gift to wait for the girl to come to the divorce. The assistant received a call from the president's grandfather's doctor. He said his grandfather had stopped treatment and had returned home. When the president was informed, he immediately prepared to go to the airport to pick up his grandfather, but the girl arrived just as the president was leaving. At this time, the staff told the girl that the CEO had to leave, so he gave the girl a gift. The girl took the gift home and put it on her hand. Just in time, she received a call from the CEO's HR department asking him to go for an interview. That's why the scene just now happened. But the girl's interviewer today was that arrogant woman.